Hi everyone, it's Jenny. I'm back with another project share. So I actually put together a lot of my cards. I had already shared these heart stacks that I had done earlier, and some of them I had already put images on it, and so they would just be kind of ready to go for a card or project. And so what I did was I had to make a Mother's Day card because I need to mail my mom's package already. And I'll be sharing what I made for her in another video, so you can look for that. But what I wanted to do was, since I had pulled out all my stuff to make this card, I decided to finish up the other cards just so that I had like a stash kind of ready to go. So let me just share this one first. So this one is a new image that my sister just recently sent me, and she's so nice. She colors it on the computer for me, so I just had to print it out and cut it out. I think it's super cute. Like, I wish we had this design when Sister Sam's was up and running again, but it's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. And then I added on these butterflies that I was making a bunch. Just I would punch out from my scraps, and then I would glue them together so that they would look like they're fluttering. And then I just added some flowers, and then I had also pre-punched these page flags, or these flags, using my EK Success punch, I think it is. And so I think this one is a little narrow, so I must have trimmed it down. And then I added one of my pinwheels and just some of the circles that I had left over, again from my scraps, and a doily. So that's what this one looks like. And then I just put a Happy Mother's Day with this other new image that my sister sent me. So that will be going with her gift. But in the process, I decided to make a bunch more. So these, I had already done the background with the panda. I shared that already. So I just added some flags, a pinwheel, a pre-made rosette, which I think is a anagraphine. Like, I bought it a long time ago. It was a set of pre-made rosettes. So I decided to try and use some of them since they're in my stash, and a doily. So my plan is I'll add on like whatever occasion it is, I don't know, or whoever I'm gonna give it to. So it could just say like hello or friend or whatever, but I didn't want to limit myself by putting in like a word and then I end up like not being able to use it. So I didn't do anything to the inside yet because obviously I'm not finished. I just wanted to have the fronts made so that I could like quickly grab a card. So this one is already, she's always been one of my favorite images. I think she's super sweet and her pose. And so this one I added a couple doilies, and then I had shared this, I don't know what they are. They're like embellishments, bow embellishments that I think Natalie was the one who originated it. And so I just added that onto this project. And I didn't add on much more other than that. Here's one that I used with one of my mochi bunnies. And then I just added a butterfly and then another rosette and a doily. So there, oh, I can put the sentiment here. That's why it's a blank space. Then I did this one. So she's like a super popular, she was actually a cupcake. She was holding a cupcake on the original image, and then my sister had added in the umbrella. So I thought that that was kind of different. So I just added on more flowers and the page flags to that one. This is another one of my favorites. I like that she's lying down. A lot of the images my sister gave me are in like darker colors, so I asked if she could send me some in pastels if she had any. So she sent me a bunch of those. So I think that was like reflected in this new card. So it's like pastel purple and pastel pink. So then I have a little bit more variety when I want to do like shabby kind of cards. Since the pastels are like my favorite color palette. So this is another new one. She had another umbrella girl earlier that it was a different design, like she had a different hairdo and stuff. So I really like this new one, and it kind of went with this color palette. So I went with that on here. I added a rosette. This is one that was also one of that anagraphine packs, and then I just added one of my bows and another flower, and then the butterflies. As you can see, I made a lot. I just wanted to like get them done because they were just like hanging out in a bag, and I just didn't want to like, I don't know. I was getting tired of looking at them just not done. And then so this one is another panda. I added on that rosette again, or the bow, and then it had a daisy already, and then I added the page flags. So I kind of, once I figured out that the flags looked nice there, then I wanted to do that on a lot of the cards. But what I really wanted to use was those flag embellishments on the stick, but it just didn't kind of work with this project. So hopefully I'll be able to use that in another project soon. And then this girl, she was always one of my favorites. Because her kimono is kind of brightly colored, I decided to pair it with this bright colored rose so that it would kind of balance it. And then I added the flag. So over here is where I probably add a sentiment or something else towards that image. And then the last one that I wanted to share is this panda. Again, I added on the butterflies and the flags. And then this one, I had found, like, I didn't share it, but I had found a bunch of pre-cut bows. I think I was trying to do some, like, work ahead of time around Christmas, and I had busted out my bow dies and those faux leather sheets that you can get from Hobby Lobby, because I have a ton of them. So I decided to just kind of cut the bows, because that's usually what I use those leather pieces for. But I have a hard time, like, it doesn't cut all the way through those leather pieces if you use the metal dies. But if you use like a steel roll die, I'm sure it would, but I don't have one in the sizes that I wanted, so I just had to kind of go with my scissors and trim it out. Anyway, that was a long story, sorry, but that's where this bow came from. So I had already had it pre-cut. Since I found them, I just sat there one day with my glue gun, and I glued them all together. So this is, I think it's called a bride's bow. It's a doohickey die, so it has the double bow already on it. So you just have to bend it over and glue it. And then I added that. So it's a little bit more sparkly than the rest of the cards, but I thought it still kind of matched without being like too over the top. So anyway, at least I'll have some cards that are like ready to go. They're a little bit more shabby, so not all of my friends like that kind of look, but you know, oh well, I'm gonna have to just like figure out who I'm gonna give it to. But at least I'll have something. Like, I'm kind of thinking like my aunties would really like these, and of course my sister. But it's kind of weird, like, I don't know if I should give my sister her own images. Like, I don't know if she would like that. That's kind of weird, right? Maybe I'll give her this one instead, because that's not hers. And then I can give to like my nieces and my daughter and stuff. But anyway, hope you guys have a great week. I need to get my mom's Mother's Day gift out, and at least she'll get it in time for Mother's Day. But if I don't have another video ready by then, hope you guys all have a happy Mother's Day, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.